from the 36 chambers. It's the ghost.
Follow me now, listen, say high tech, yes, you're rolling hip hop.
What up, yo? It's your boy Onslaught Tree, man. We back with another episode for you, and we back with another album review. We got an amazing album review for y'all this week. So, y'all know how we always start each and every one of these episodes. If you haven't subscribed to 16 Barz yet, go on down, hit that subscribe button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the bell to get notified whenever we upload brand new content. All right, y'all, this week we do not have a physical album. Again, all my physical albums, my boys be taking them and don't bringing them back, man. So y'all know who you are. Bring my albums back, man. All right, but yo, today we're going with Mos Def and Talib Kweli, yo, two of the greatest MCs. Like these two guys right here, when it comes to MCing, they're hard to touch, man. But again, this is Talib Kweli, Mos Def, and this album is called Black Star. This album was released on September 29th, 1998, and that song that you just heard off of the top right there, that was the track called Definition. But we're gonna jump right into track number 2, where we're gonna start off with this album. This track right here is called Astronomy, and oh my gosh, listen. This first track right here, we're going to talk about Astronomy. Both Talib and Kweli, they both go back and forth, just like how Jada and Styles P be going back and forth, Jay-Z and Beanie Siegel. So, yo, I'm going to give y'all the first verse off of this album right here, all right? So, Mos Def kicks it off. Mos Def says, yo, what is the black star? Is it the cat with the black shades, the black car? Is it shining from very far to where you are? Is it commonplace, indifferent, intimate, and distant, fresher than an infant? Then Talib Kweli comes in. Talib Kweli says, black, my family thick, like they strip molasses. Star on the rise in the eyes of the masses. Black is the color of my true love's hair. Stars are bright, shining hot balls of air. Then Mos Def jumps back in again. Mos Def goes, yo, black like my baby girl stare. Black like the veil that the Muslimia wear. Black like the planet that they fear. Why they scare. Black like the slave ship that later brought us here. Woo. Black like the cheeks that are runaways for tears. That leave black faces well traveled with years. Black like assassin's crosshairs. Black like my granddaddy armchair. Yo, listen, yo, Mos Def and Talib Kweli. Listen to this verse right here. Listen how they go back and forth on this track. Listen to the bars, yo. This track right here is called Astronomy, track number 2. Let's go.
Let's all get down. We got to have what? We got to have that love.
What is the black star? Is it the cat with the black shades, the black car? Is it shining
thick like that strap molasses? Star on the rise in the eyes of the masses. Black is the color of my true love.
Assassin crosshairs, blacker than my granddaddy armchair. He never really got no time to chill there, cause his life
track was called Astronomy, man. And again, y'all know how I'll always love when MCs are on a track and they be going back and forth, bar for bar. Shout out to Red and Meth also. If you listen to that Blackout album, Red and Meth gets busy with the back and forth. But yo, let's move into track number 3. This may be the best track on the album, one of my favorite tracks on the album. This track is called Definition. We're gonna jump right into it, yo. Track number 3, Definition. Let's go.
Yo, from the first to the last of it, delivery is passionate, the whole and not the half of it.
City where they paint murals of Biggie and Cash we trust, cause this ghetto fabulous life look pretty. What a pity, blunts are still 50 cents.
Hold on. Yo, he goes. He said, yo, from the first to the last of it, delivery is passionate, the whole and not the half of it, vocab and not the math of it. Projectile that them blasted with, accurate assassin shit. Me and Kweli close like Bethlehem and Nazareth. Yo, oh my God, that verse is hard, yo. Yo, that was track number 2. That track was called Definition, and there's a verse in this song. Well, it's not a verse. It's actually the chorus. there's a chorus on this song. I don't know if you peeped it, but let me give it to y'all again. On the chorus, he says, yo, 1, 2, 3, Mos Def and Talib Kweli. We came to rock it to the tip top. Best alliance in hip hop. Why, yo? He said, 1, 2, 3. It's kind of dangerous to be an MC. They shot Tupac and Biggie. Too much violence in hip hop. Why, yo? But yo, that part of that verse always got me. That's that song. That's called Definition. That's track number 3. And one of the things about this album is that Mos Def and Kweli, they tackle stuff that's going on in today's world. Like what was going on around that time, whether it's in the neighborhoods, in their lives, going on in hip hop, stuff that's going on around the world. They touched on a lot of now things that were happening. So shout out to them for that. Shout out for that track. That was track number 3. That track was called Definition. And they were really considered more like underground MCs, even though Mos Def was a major MC. A lot of his bars, a lot of his stuff, it really didn't take off like it should have. Like Mos Def is one of those MCs. Mos Def is an ill MC. Talib Kweli is an ill MC as well. But a lot of people at this time kind of looked at them as a underground MC, which wasn't a bad thing because they were also giving us some really, really good content. Now, this track right here is called Brown Skin Lady. Another one of my favorite tracks on this album. The tone slows down just a bit. Talib and Kweli give you a more softer tone. The production slows down, but the bars just keep on going up. So I'm gonna give you all a verse off of this right here. So this one goes, yo, he says, yo, fresher than Tony Rebel's vegetables at African street festivals. That alone right there is crazy. Ooh! Fresher than Tony Rebel's vegetables at African street festivals, where incredible women is plentiful. Over the years, I met a few, none of them compare to you. Preparing you to make food bearable, something terrible. Let's see. You fruitful, beautiful, smart, lovable, huggable, doable like art, suitable to be part of my life. Coppertone, or you copyright infringement. Pay, you been this tan since way back in the day. It's like I'm standing there, you know, appreciating God's design. And then you show up, it's like you read my mind. Damn, she's fine. Ooh. Yo, let's get into it, man. Yo, this track right here, one of my favorite tracks. Peep the production, peep the bars on this one. This one right here is called Brown Skin Lady, y'all. Let's go.
Fresher than Tony Rebel's vegetables at African street festivals where incredible women is plentiful. Over the years I met there, you know, appreciating God's design, and then you showed up. It's like you read my mind. Damn, she's fine. I think I add the R.
This is Brown Skin Lady, and the album, the tone of the album, Talib Kweli and Mos Def is just giving you bars. And the production, especially the production on track number 6, I really love the production on that. The track before that, track number 5, was actually called Children's Story, and it's actually a play on Slick Rick's Children's Story song. You know, Slick Rick did it, and then Snoop Doggy Dogg also did a play on the Children's Story on the Doggy Style album. And track number 5 was actually a track called Children's Story. Let's get into some reviews, y'all. Let's talk about reviews for this album. Again, this is Talib Kweli and this is Mos Def. Two amazing MCs.